Wednesday, October 19th, 2016. Monaco 64, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. So I've got my Make America Great Again hat. I have spoken in the past that I think politics is a distraction, but from having watched the way the mainstream media in the US and even in the UK, how they've been so disparaging and like critical of Donald Trump, and how they've completely ignored all the incriminating evidence coming against Hillary Clinton through WikiLeaks, through the FBI. It just makes me, think that Donald Trump is actually against the establishment. He's for real. You never know, of course. He could get elected and turn out to be a fraud. Just like George W. Bush. I remember when he was first running, he said he wanted to have a humble foreign policy, isolationist kind of foreign policy, like the founding fathers, and look what he did. So the verdict is still out, but from what I see from all the rallies he's been doing, all the support he has, it looks like he's for real. He wants to really go against the establishment. He wants to pass new laws to limit term limits for congressmen or congresswomen to 12 years for representatives and 6 years for representatives and 12 years for senators. He wants to stop people who retire from politics in Congress or in the executive branch from lobbying for 5 years. So he wants to stop the corruption, so he says. So it'll be interesting to see. Tonight's debate, of course, is the last debate here in the UK. It's actually tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. I will put my alarm to get up and watch that. So apart from that, though, I want to talk about the markets. That's what I'm here for at the moment. It's 10 a.m. London time, so 5 a.m. New York time or Eastern Standard Time. So an update on the precious metals, the mining sector, and a little bit of Bitcoin. So right now, as I speak, gold is $12.64, up $1.60. The high has been $12.65, so it's doing fairly well. The Dow is virtually unchanged, down 8 points, 18,140. Silver is $17.64, up 2 cents. Bitcoin is actually not doing much. It's around 637, so 635, 637. We've seen that, from 10 days or so ago, we moved up and now we're consolidating. So what do I see here? Well, yesterday I spoke about the HUI and the XAU, how they did well the previous day. Yesterday, though, they had an even better day. The HUI, which is an index of mining shares, was up 8.32 points, and it closed at 211.17. So it was up 4.1%. So that was a good move. XAU index, which is another index for mining shares, that was up 3 points to close at 85.34. So that was up 3.78%. So both did well. The stock that I followed, that I talked about yesterday, Hecla Mining, had another good day. It was up 33 cents or 5.89%, and it closed at $5.93. So now I'm going to look at the technical picture, and hopefully I'll have sorted out the charts that I do on the videos here, that they don't run. Bear with me, because I'm an amateur in terms of producing videos. I've been doing this for less than a year, and I've learned quite a bit. So now I'm going to look at a gold chart first. It's a short-term gold chart. Yesterday I looked at more long-term. So the way gold is moving, it looks encouraging right now. So I'll talk about that. So I'll bring up the gold chart here, short term. And I've done a Fibonacci analysis for that as well. So you can see here from the high, yeah, just before we went down, we got up to a high of 1344 in September. And then we had that big drop in October. I think, you know, while the Chinese were away, and we made a low at 1241, basically 1241, 1242. So right now, excuse me, we need to get to 1280 just to make sure that this isn't you know, a flag and we're gonna go lower. So 1280 really would be a good first step. That's the 38.2% retracement of the move we've had since the high towards the end of September and the low in the beginning of October. Of course, getting above you know, 1304, 1305, that would be ideal. You know, that's a 61.8 retracement Fibonacci, and it will get us above the the lows there in the end of August, beginning of September. So that's the short-term picture for gold. Now I'm gonna, you know, move on to silver, and it's also a short-term chart. So let's bring up the chart. So here's the silver chart. I've done the same thing. I put a Fibonacci retracement analysis there from the high above $20 at $20.09 towards the end of September to a low of around $17.10 beginning of October. So the 38.2% retracement is $18.24, so $18.25. And of course 18 also is a level because that's a round number, and getting also above that 1824, it would be good if we could get back above 1839, which if you can see there, it's the low from August. It's a very key support. We held yeah, if we can get back above 1825, 1840, that would be good. First, of course, we need to get back above 18. So that's silver. Now I'm going to look into to the Hecla mining. I still got the weekly chart here, and yesterday I was speaking about this bull pennant or falling wedge, really, in Hecla mining, and I said usually that's a positive sign if we can get above, you know, the top line of the wedge or the pennant. And yesterday when I was speaking about it, we were still within that wedge, but I'll show you the chart now. So as you can see, the move yesterday of almost 6% up took Hecla mining right through that line. So that's a weekly chart, by the way, so it's more longer term. So that's looking encouraging for Hecla mining and mining shares in general, who seem to be doing well for the HUY and the XAU. So now I'm going to have a quick look at Bitcoin, which has kind of gone into these sleeping modes that we've seen recently. You know, it seems to make a move up and then it stops and consolidates. You know, that's what it seems we've been doing, you know, for the last over a week now, ever since we traded up towards 640 from below 620. But it looks like now we're just like trading either side there of 640 in Bitcoin. So here's the chart. You can see different than gold and silver. So we really need to see now a next move higher. I think, yeah, 688, 690, which is the high there in the beginning of July. Those are levels to, you know, look for in Bitcoin. So that's the technical picture. So what else we got? No, that's about it. As I leave here now, gold's still 1264. The Dow and S&P are virtually unchanged, down a little bit, not that much. Silver 1763, up 2 cents. Pound is a little stronger, 123.20. That's up 0.2%. So yeah, that's about it for now. If you enjoy my videos, please like, share them, and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel. Yeah, and make sure you tell people about my channel. It would be nice to get more. It's been a good last few months. I've gotten a lot of new subscribers, so it'd be nice to keep it going. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, which is a way to sponsor my channel, there's some links below in the description. So let's make America great again. And I think if America becomes great again, the whole world benefits, because we've had this, false American empire for the last 50, 60 years, and the world is not in a good place. So if things change, I think it's going to be good also for the whole world. So let's watch the debate tonight and see what happens. Take care. Bye.